Okay, so we're arguing over whether or not a donut hole should be called a donut hole. I say it should be called a donut hole, and he says it shouldn't.
Exactly.
So why do you think it should not be called donut hole?
Well, why is it called a donut hole if donuts don't even have holes to begin with? Like, how does that work?
They do have holes to begin with. Only when it's the dough, yes, but like when it's ready to eat, you don't have. Okay. It should be called a donut hole because it's, see how a regular donut has a hole in it, right?
Yeah, and I see how that works.
So the round donut holes, notice how they're smaller than the donut, and they can perfectly fit into the hole of a donut. And so it's supposedly that donut hole was taken out of the donut, and that's why they call it donut hole. It takes the place of the donut hole, not the food.
That's not how.
the
Okay,
literal
look.
hole.
That's not how it works, though. Because like, if you have a round ball of dough, it's just called a ball of dough. Once you if you get a piece out and throw it away, it becomes a donut. Now that it has a status as a donut, there's nothing to take out of. You can't take space and call it a donut hole because there's nothing in the hole to begin with. How does that work?
Well, the fuck. It's because since the donut has a hole, it takes the place of a hole. You can't get more simple than that. Now, I see where you're getting it from because there's no hole. Well, there's nothing to be there to begin with, of course. But it's like it's just a ball, just the oval of dough, and then like they take the middle part out, and so they make that into the donut with the hole in it. And then, like, they grab it, like, let's just make a new product out of it. Just get that extra piece of dough, donut hole, because it was originally part of the donut when it was dough.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You don't.
No, I don't get what you're saying because that's not how it works. Like, once you take out the ball, you have it should just be called a small ball of dough, not a donut hole. Because like, you take the ball out, now the donut and the hole are two separate entities. The hole was never part of the donut because the donut was never called a donut with the filling inside. I don't get how what you're saying works. I don't get how that works.
So, wait, what exactly are you saying? It's too much to take in.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just stop the video right here.